สวัสดีค่ะสบายดีนะคะยินดีต้อนรับสู่งานสัมมนาเรียนต่อมัธยมแคนาดากับ New Westminster School ค่ะในวันนี้พี่ได้รับเกียรติจากทางคุณซาร่าท่านเป็นผู้บริหารระดับสูงจาก New Westminster บินตรงมายังประเทศไทยเพื่อมาให้ข้อมูลกับเราค่ะ Hi Sarah, welcome to Thailand.
Hi, thank you so much for having me. I am so happy to be visiting Thailand. It is one of my favorite cities.
Thank you very much. And now we are ready to learn more about New Westminster School and your program. Thank you very much. Please feel free to start the presentation.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you. Well, my name is Sarah, and I work for the New Westminster School District. And I started my journey in international when I was 15 years old, and I studied abroad as well. So I lived in Japan, and I lived with a Japanese host family, and I went to high school, and I did not speak any Japanese when I arrived. So I had to learn a lot. And there were some days very easy and some days very hard. But I am so excited now to be able to share with you this program because it really means so much to me. So this is our school. We are located in Canada, British Columbia. And as you can see right down in the corner of the province in the greater Vancouver area. Next, thank you so much. There we go. So New Westminster is in the greater Vancouver area. If you look under the O of Vancouver, that is downtown Vancouver. And I live in New Westminster with my family and my children. And it takes us 10 minutes to walk to a train station because the train stations are very close to New Westminster. And then it is a 40-minute train ride to get downtown. It's also about half an hour to the airport. So we're very close to greater Vancouver. As you can see in this beautiful picture, along the river is New Westminster. Now, this looks like one big city, but what you can actually see is Burnaby, Stanley Park in downtown Vancouver, the North Shore Mountains, and even UBC in the corner there. So it looks like a big city, but New Westminster is actually a very small city. We are quite small. We are about 80,000 people, which when I think of Bangkok and how big it is here, we are definitely small. Down by the river, we have our train stations, our apartments, and our buildings. We are an older city, and a secret fact that most people don't know is we are the first capital of British Columbia. We were named New Westminster after Westminster in England, and we were the original capital. So we have a long British history in our city, and most of New Westminster looks like the house there in the corner in a neighborhood. So my home, we have 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, and I have a trampoline in my backyard for the kids, and I have a vegetable garden, and my children both walk to their schools. So we are very much a small town community, lovely neighborhoods, but like I said, very close to the big city. In our community, we just opened our brand new swimming facility. So we have an indoor swimming facility, which is walking distance from my home and a place my children go very often. We also have an ice skating rink. We have some cafes, a lot of parks, and we are quite close to the local mountains. So those are our students that went on the weekend to go skiing and snowboarding. We also have a great youth center, which is right across from the school. Wonderful place to hang out. And there we go. We run our own homestay program. So we're very proud of this. Our homestay program has been in the community for a very long time, and we spend a lot of time picking our families so that we can put the students in the right home with the right people. And it is a wonderful program. What makes us really unique is we only have one high school. So in our entire city, all of our kids come to one school to study. It was rebuilt in 2021, so it's a new, modern, state-of-the-art, but it is a big school. There's about 2,500 students. So you can see here the breakdown of the class schedule as well as our calendar for next year and a picture of the beautiful school from the back. Because we're such a big school, we offer a lot of programs. If you are coming with high English, you will go straight into these programs, and you can choose between honors or 20th century world history, pre-calculus, calculus. there are a lot of options in one school, which we really appreciate having. So these are an example of that. If you're coming with lower English, you're going to start in our language learners, and that's a really great place to start and build your English up until you join the mainstream English. We're also very proud to offer the International Baccalaureate program, a French immersion program, as well as additional programs like psychology, marketing, and our second language programs. And that's a picture inside. All of these are pictures inside of our school. If you are STEM-minded, this is our technology department. So students that are interested in architecture, engineering, robotics, we have some cutting-edge materials that you get access to, including a 3D printer, which I think is pretty special. So this is our technology education program. Visual arts. If you are an aspiring artist, our visual arts program is really, really fantastic. They do exhibitions in the local art galleries, and they do everything from painting, drawing, sculpture, all forms of visual arts, including media, animation, and photography. So if you want to learn the digital side of art, which is so beautiful, there's a lot of great options. They also put together our Friday Buzz, which is our news program that's done through the school every single Friday. So it's a great way to get involved and do art. Another form of art is performing arts. Now, this is our theater. It is a beautiful place for students to be able to express their art. In the corner, you can also see our dance studio. It's a ballet studio. We also have 2 band rooms, a recording studio, and a piano studio. We also have home economics. So if you're into fashion, textiles, food studies, great program, and culinary arts, a favorite of mine. It is run by a chef and it teaches you how to cook in a restaurant. Athletics program, this is our gymnasium and our weight room. We also have hockey academy and classes in volleyball and basketball. This is a look at our schedule. So this is just so you know when the sports happen and when to get excited to either cheer on your favorite team or get involved. Being a big school, we have about 80 different clubs. There is a club for everybody. Whether you want to do debate club, robotics, we have an amazing science ninja club. There's something for everyone. You're going to make Canadian friends, speak English, and great for applications. Programs, we want to keep you busy and seeing as much of Canada as possible. We're so delighted to offer these programs where you can go to Tofino, you can go camp. We actually go camping in Tofino. We go to the Rocky Mountains. We go to, where else do we go? The next slide, we got some great pictures of the Yukon where we got to see the Northern Lights, Victoria. So we like to keep you busy. So if you're interested in doing a bit of exploring, we are delighted to be able to do that with you. Now, student activities is near and dear to my heart because it's something I do a lot of. For Halloween, we brought in pumpkins so everybody could try carving a pumpkin for Halloween, which is really special. We also have a phenomenal volunteer program, and I say that because I organize it. It is a super fun way to get to know other friends as well as make a difference in your community. And also keep in mind that every time you volunteer, it's something you can add to those university applications that make you special, you unique. So we really encourage you to get involved and we will make it easy. International Culture Day, another fan favorite. Once a year, we put the spotlight on you because you are bringing so much to our school and our city, and we want to say thank you. So every group is given $100 to be able to celebrate their country however they want. Now, I will say Thailand last year did a hot pepper eating contest that really was humbling for us Canadians who thought we could handle spice, but we can't. Super fun day. We love getting you involved. Now, a lot of people ask, what happens after you graduate? Where do our students go? You spend all this time in high school. What's next? Well, we did a study last year out of our graduating students, and for Thailand, we found 50% stayed in BC and went on to go to university and college in BC. 50% left. Out of that 50%, 80% were going to university in the United States, Ontario, and also Australia, which was absolutely amazing. These students are doing great things around the world. 20% decided to take the year off and explore, travel, and work before planning to go to university. We do want to point out one student who really, really went above and beyond, and that is Catherine. She was in our IB program. She was an active volunteer, and she was awarded $470,000 in scholarships and bursaries. So for students that are really pushing themselves and working hard, the opportunities are endless, and we are there to help you the entire time to make those dreams come true. I wanted to take a minute to let our students have the voice. Now, this beautiful student just arrived in September. She's only been with us for a couple of months, and she is very much a Pacificpremiere student, which we are so happy to have part of our family. And these are her words on how her experience over the last few months have been. And she has done a brilliant job of getting involved in the school community, volunteering, and just having a really wonderful relationship with her host family. So this was, she wrote for me in Thai, but she also wrote it for me in English, which I greatly appreciate. And this is a picture with her host family and her room, well, not her roommate, because every student in homestay has their own private bedroom. Very important to have your own room. But she does live with another student who's become a very good friend of hers. So this was them. I believe they are on the pier in White Rock. Now, the next one is another student with us who has become a very special person to me. She arrived in 2022 and spent 3 years in our program until she graduated this past June. And she has done a brilliant job. Now, I asked her to write me about her experience, and she wrote all of this in English. And I said, Panapat, can you please translate it for me? And then she wrote it so short in Thai. So I know they're not the same, but she said, it's okay, everyone will understand. She is currently studying in British Columbia still, and she still stops by to visit us, and she will always be part of our family. Now, the thing I'm most proud about is my team. I work with the best people, and the best thing is our office is right inside the school. So when you walk in the morning, you turn right, and then you turn right again, and you're in my office. And we are delighted to answer your questions anytime. So whether you're feeling homesick, you need to go see a doctor, you have a question about a test, homestay, we are always there. Our door is open. You don't need to make an appointment. You just come in and see us, and we are there to take care of you. And we want your parents to know that you're not alone when you're there. We are here. We are your family, and we are so happy to have you with us. So this is our team. The slide will end with a picture of our school, which I love this picture. You can see the theater under the orange lights there, as well as our Instagram account, which has some more fun pictures from camping in Tofino and carving pumpkins. But we're so very delighted to have you consider our district as being your home, because for us, this is personal. You are our family, and we are so happy that you would consider spending your year abroad or graduation with us.
Thank you very much for the presentation, Sarah. ค่ะสำหรับใครนะคะที่กำลังมองหาโปรแกรมเรียนต่อมัธยมแคนาดาค่ะแนะนำที่ New Westminster ค่ะที่นี่จะมีโรงเรียนมัธยมชื่อ New Westminster Secondary School มีทั้งโปรแกรมที่เป็น Canada High School Dogwood Diploma มีทั้งแบบที่เป็น IB โปรแกรมที่นี่คุณภาพการเรียนดีมากๆเลยนะคะแล้วก็เจ้าหน้าที่ดูแลดีมากทั้งคุณลุงเทรเวอร์นะคะแล้วก็พี่ซาร่าดูแลดีมากๆเลยเพราะฉะนั้นน้องๆเวลาไปก็จะรู้สึกอบอุ่นใจมากๆนะคะยังมีคอร์สเรียนให้เลือกมากมายหลายสาขาอาชีพด้วยนะคะสำหรับใครที่สนใจนะคะสามารถติดต่อเข้ามาได้ที่ 0856587000 หรือทาง LINE @Pacificpremiere ค่ะพี่ๆทีมงานยินดีและก็พร้อมบริการเต็มที่นะคะทีมงานของเราประจำอยู่ที่แคนาดามา19 ปีแล้วนะคะพี่ๆทีมงานจะจบ MBA จาก University British Columbia ค่ะยินดีและก็พร้อมบริการน้องๆทุกท่านค่ะสนใจสอบถามข้อมูลเพิ่มเติมโทร 0856587000 หรือทาง LINE @Pacificpremiere ยินดีและก็พร้อมบริการทุกท่านค่ะ See you in Canada. Thank you so much, Sarah.
Thank you. We love you.
And have a safe trip to Canada.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye.
Bye-bye.